Hello and welcome back to all my crypto maniacs out there. How are you doing today? Today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin and we're going to be looking at Ethereum as well. And if you want me to do any technical analysis, any other coin, just leave it down in the comments below. I'll check it out and I can do it in my next video. If you have any more questions, again, leave it down in the comments below. I'll check it out and I'll see what I can do about your suggestions. First of all, we do have to put out a disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor and anything I do and say in these videos is for entertainment purposes only. But now that we put that out of the way, let's just jump into technical analysis for Bitcoin. Looking at the 4-hourly chart, we can see that Bitcoin was forming this symmetrical triangle, which did break to the downside. However, the volume here wasn't so exciting. So as soon as we saw this manipulation, because there was a lot of bad news coming out, like with Trump and with Tesla and everything, and once the Bitcoin dumped, we can see that bulls stepped in and found some support at the weekly support here, and then we saw a bounce all the way up to our next weekly resistance up here, and right now we are trading again within this symmetrical triangle. So in case Bitcoin breaks through this symmetrical triangle, through this diagonal support, we also have weekly resistance here, and if we break that, I wouldn't be surprised to see Bitcoin go higher, probably towards our next weekly resistance, which is around 45,300 or all the way up to about $49,000 here. If we do make a measured move from this triangle, we're gonna go from bottom to the top. We could go from this top to the bottom, but there was a lot of wicks here, so I just like to be conservative here. And if we do break to the upside, it should bring us close to our weekly resistance up here. If we do break to the downside, however, I wouldn't be surprised to see lower levels. However, I'm a bit more concerned if we break to the downside. I'm probably not gonna short this because we already had the wick down and we did find a nice support here. So I don't believe that this $26,000, $23,000 level could be in the cards. I do believe that we could find one more support at around this $30,000 or $32,000 to $30,000 level. So I'm probably not going to be shorting this in case we do break to the downside, but I am going to be looking for potential buying opportunity if we do break to the downside and see a then recovery to the upside. We could also argue that Bitcoin is right now trading in sort of a parallel channel, because we did test this diagonal resistance here a few times, and right now we are finding support again here. And in case we do get rejected and Bitcoin isn't able to break this resistance, I would expect us to go down at least to this daily support level here, or maybe even lower, depends how long the dump would take. So this is another move to watch out for, and if we measure this move, in break to the upside, this would bring us all the way up to our first weekly resistance here at around $45,300 level, which is also this support here, which we found multiple times. Another bullish move, another positive move that I can see in Bitcoin is exponential moving average ribbons. And right now we did find some support. We broke through these ribbons, we found some support, and if you break to the upside, this ribbon is going to turn extremely bullish. And if we can see backwards, right now we didn't manage to find support here. We broke to the downside, we didn't turn our ribbon to bullish side. And if we do look all the other movements like bounces here, we did find some support, but 4-hourly is still not that much of a consistency. If you look back, we did turn bearish here in the exponential moving average ribbon, and once we broke that, I found support, turned bullish. Again, we did find a lot of support on this exponential moving average ribbon and pumped all the way up to $60,000. So if you do that again, I wouldn't be surprised to see these higher levels here, maybe even a new all-time high in case that happens. But to see a new all-time high, we would have to create first higher highs here to form another bullish momentum, because we are still creating lower highs, which is not good. It's still a bearish structure here, but if you do create higher highs, I would be a bit more bullish on Bitcoin. Of course, we also have a 200 moving average ribbon, 200 moving average, exponential moving average ribbon here, which is around our daily at $40,000. So this would be a critical point for Bitcoin to break. So we could continue higher. If we break this level, retest as a support, I would be extremely bullish, probably longing this. If we get a retest here to our weekly resistance, or even to our second weekly resistance, which is around 20% pump to the upside. If we do break here and retest, you could go with a small long position here at the retest of this weekly or this diagonal support of the symmetrical triangle. This would be about 5% pump to our daily. If you manage to break this, to break this resistance, our next resistance would be this weekly at 45,300, which is about 18% pump. And if you're looking our next weekly resistance at $49,000 level, this would be 27% pump. If you do want to trade this on leverage, you can go to Phemex in the link down below. You can also join on Phemex to my trading competition right now. There is a trading competition on Phemex which has approximately $750,000 in maximum prize pool. You can join Phemex and then join my team Helios Crypto right here. You can join this team and you can trade together. If you do join my team, you're going to be invited into my private Telegram group, where we're going to be sharing some trade signals and some in-depth technical analysis for everybody in this group from the time of the tournament, so you can basically just trade those signals and try to make some money. So join the Phemex down below if you want to trade this on leverage. However, leverage trading is for experienced traders only, so please be careful how you trade and what kind of leverage you use. I wouldn't go with a too high leverage because it's extremely risky. However, if you do know what you're doing and you want to join this tournament and join my team, you can do that with the links down below. However, you also have a Bybit link down below where you can earn up to $1,660 bonus with your initial deposit, of course. So if you do want to do that, you can do that in the links down below. Go check it out. Now that we put Bitcoin in our perspective, we see what our potential targets are, where our potential supports are. We can measure some, let's see from here, some ribbons here. And we can see that, Fibonacci lines. And you can see that if we measure this move from the top to the bottom, we did break the golden pocket here. And right now we did find some support on it, which is a good sign. And if Bitcoin breaks to the upside, I would be looking this 1.618 Fibonacci extension line as our next resistance, which also corresponds with our $45,300 level. So keep an eye on that. And if we make, let's see, another move, we're gonna go from bottom here to the top. Our golden pocket would be around $33,800 level. So if we break down from this and break this exponential moving average ribbon to the downside, I would be looking this for this level as a support. However, if that breaks, we're probably going to go down and create lower lows, which wouldn't be good for Bitcoin. Now let's jump to Ethereum really quick. Okay, let's see, do we have anything? No, nothing written right here. Okay, so let's look at Ethereum, nice and easy. Let's go. Let's try to make, I would be looking at this in sort of a ascending triangle here. Maybe this would be our resistance, and then we have some support like so. In this case, we did break to the downside. We didn't retest this diagonal resistance as diagonal support as resistance yet, so it is possible that we could go higher, retest this, and then maybe see some rejection at this $2,900 level. However, if we do break to the upside, which is quite possible to be honest, our price move would be, let's measure this, break to the upside, my target would be somewhere around $3,900 level, which is also our resistance around this point. The bullish thing about Ethereum is that we are still creating higher lows here. We didn't really create a lower low yet, which is a good sign for Ethereum. It does show some position of strength. However, I wouldn't be trading this on the long position unless we break this resistance at around $2,900 level to the upside. If you do that, let's measure the exponential move. Let's go from the bottom here to the top first. We can see that we did find some support at our golden pocket here. It was hit to the dollar exactly, which is great. We did have a nice bounce to the upside, and right now we are finding some support on this 0.5 level here. If we measure this from this point to the high, let's see if we were in the golden pocket here, and yeah, we did weak below it, but we are right now finding some support in this golden pocket, which is a good sign. If you do have another bounce to the upside, I wouldn't be surprised to see Ethereum break to the upside here and going to the new longs. Let's go now from the top to this bottom. Okay, so we can see that from measuring these Fibonacci lines from this top to this bottom, we can see that we did get close to our golden pocket here, which was nicely respected as support and resistance right here on these lines here. And if we do go up, our next resistance would be this golden pocket. If we break that, then our next resistance would be this $2,900. And if we break that by these Fibonacci lines, my next target would be somewhere around this 1.618 Fibonacci extension line at $3,250. And if you break that, we do have 2.618 Fibonacci extension line around $3,840, which also corresponds with our measured move targets of this triangle. If we go from here all the way up to here and we measure this, we can see that we are corresponding with this level as well, which is a good sign to see. Now let's check exponential moving average ribbon here, and on the 4 hourly we are still finding resistance on the exponential moving average ribbons. However, if we manage to break this and find support on these ribbons, this would be an extremely good sign for Ethereum. Volume is still declining, so we still didn't have much of a volume here. There was a little bit spike in the volume, but still nothing compared to our previous volume right here. So it's still not confirmed the dump. However, we are still in the bearish market structure right now. However, we are in the bullish construction right now, because we are forming higher lows and we do have same resistance at the top. We do have horizontal resistance at the top, so we are a bit more bullish on the market structure, but we are bearish in the indicators. So this is going to be it for Ethereum. Sorry, I got a little bit confused here. So this is going to be it for Ethereum and Bitcoin. If you want me to do technical analysis on any other coin, please leave it in the comment down below. I'll check it out and I'll do my technical analysis on those coins. I can do for a short, long and medium term if you want me to, go into any more depth, because right now we are doing some a bit shorter technical analysis. I'm not looking at the weekly as much. So if you want to do that, leave it in the comments down below. If you want, again, join and trade on Phemex, you can join Phemex in the link down below and join my team in the PT Arena 3 Race for Glory, which is gonna have a $750,000 maximum prize pool, and you can join my team and we can compete together with my trade signals if this is what you desire. If you like my videos, please destroy the like button, click subscribe button and notification button to be notified as soon as I post my next videos. Until next time, see you guys later.